physical sensation. Pain? I'm alive? That's odd. I don't feel alive. What's going on? I have no memories of anything before this point in time. My mind is tabula rasa, yet I have a language. I seem to be in some laboratory of sorts. Maybe I can find out what happened if I look around. A torture device turned into a strange machine. What kind of place is this? My very first memory is waking up on this thing. Before that, nothing. I wonder what I am. There's a handwritten note here. Maybe it can shed some light on my situation. There's a screwdriver in this toolbox. Better take it. It looks like the legs of a frog hooked up with wires. And I'm pretty sure it moves when I'm not watching. I have no idea what's inside of this, but it glows. The door won't budge. It seems to be barred from the other side. I might be able to unscrew these hinges, though. The screws on these hinges are rusty and stuck. I need some lubricant to loosen them up. With such a multitude of jars and bottles, at least one must have some sort of oil in it. This oil looks expensive. Let's waste it. I smeared some oil on the rusty screws. That should loosen them up. I'm free. What a dedicated knight to guard a damp dungeon like this. Maybe he was demoted. Maybe he likes the dark. Maybe he's secretly a poet. I bet his name is Roland. Another piece of paper. This was written long before the last one. It looks like someone has been sleeping quite a lot in this sorry excuse for a bed, and it was hardly the suit of armor. But why would someone choose to sleep down here? More writings from the lonely doctor. Another locked door. Let's take a peek through. It's the key I'm after. I can't reach it with my hands. I wonder what I can invent to retrieve it. The screwdriver is too short. There's a long stick here. Perhaps it was used to try to chase away rats when trying to sleep. Nothing happens. It looks like someone has been sleeping quite a lot in this sorry excuse for a bed, and it was hardly the suit of armor. But why would someone choose to sleep down here? love magnets. Look. Another locked door. Let's take a peek through. It's the key I'm after. I can't. Let's hope this works. Aha! Just as planned. I got the basement key. A couple of cogwheels on the floor. They must have fallen off the mechanism when the door slammed shut. I wonder if I can put them back. More letters. Has he figured it out yet? It's a mortar, and a pestle too. They seem to belong here, but I'll remember where they are in case I need them another time. The doctor is losing it. He's just scribbling down nonsense by now. What will he do if he ever acts on his wild suspicions? The name on the plaque is Lucas von Trauerschloss. This must be the ashes of Wolfram's son. A big and heavy candlestick. It looks like there used to be two of them. A beautiful china bowl. It looks hand-painted. The label says Dr. Wolfram von Trauerschloss. So this is the man who brings the dead back to life. He looks as though he would have been handsome once. It's warm. I haven't realized until now just how cold my body is. A dead body. It's the body of Dr. von Trauerschloss. He's dead. And what's more, he's been murdered. But who could have done this? There must be some clues around. The missing candlestick. And it seems to be the murder weapon. The body is still warm. He cannot have been dead for much longer than I have been alive. Did he have to die for me to live? There's a letter clutched in his hand. His final words? Or a clue left by the killer? Those are a lot of gargoyles. Leupold, Brunhilde, Arthur, Maya, Lena, Ismildor, Ether, and Yosef, in that order. This letter is signed Belladonna. I've been waiting to hear the other side of this story. It's an old clock. Tick tock, tick tock. There's a bottle of milk out here. I wonder how long it's been here. At any rate, it's frozen completely solid. No wonder in this cold. One more Belladonna letter. Let's read about this Clara figure. This must be the family cemetery. Yet, baby Lucas rests in an urn in the dining room. Why is that? It says, Snowflake the pet cat. How cute. The stone is so old and the name is worn off. The tombstone says Clara Stieber. This must be the grave of the wonderful maid I've heard so much about. I can't help but notice that it's been emptied. The tombstone says Clara Stieber. This must be the grave of the wonderful maid I've heard so much about. I can't help but notice that it's been emptied. A note. Yes, those are indeed boxes. More letters. Can someone tell me what happened to poor Clara? An ordinary pot with some dirt in it. Isn't this a perfectly sufficient tool for creating beautiful life? This lantern might prove to be the very first thing that actually manages to shed some light on my situation. I'll keep it. Nothing inside. It's a large tree. Looks very peaceful. Couldn't I have been reincarnated into one of those instead of being forced back into this mess? Belladonna. This little plant has caused a lot of trouble. For a flower, it's not particularly beautiful, but for a murder weapon, it sure is. I don't know why I thought that would work. I need something else. Interesting, but no. Look, a journal page was hiding behind the plant. What a marvelous mausoleum. The plaque says Francisca Canosa. I wonder who she was. 2 statues of angels. It seems a bit paradoxical to create statues depicting something that's supposed to be immaterial. Let's call them Justifer and Phi. Another journal page. This one has drops of blood on it. This room looks completely abandoned. I suppose this is what happens when you're down to a skeleton crew of only one maid, no matter how fantastic she is. It's snowing outside. I have no concept of the current year, season, or even geographical location. That's a lot of books. Imagine you had books filled with every possible combination of letters. I wonder how much room they would take. There's a finite amount of letters, but unless we acknowledge a maximum length of a word, there would still be an infinite number of combinations, and the library would have to be infinitely large. Look, a perfect sphere. Let's see if I can get 2 parallel lines to intersect. The doctor's handwriting. I know it well by now. I should sit down and write a story. But with all these journals and diary pages lying around, seems like I already may have. Another portrait. It says her name is Francisca Canosa. It's the same name I saw in the mausoleum in the cemetery. I wonder how she relates to the von Trauerschloss family. Look at all these old toys. Wind-up dolls, music boxes, and mechanical trains all around. I think this used to be a private hobby of the eccentric Dr. Wolfram's, before he got into the whole corpse business. I'm not going near that horrible cat. I'll have to get rid of it somehow if I want to proceed. Cats like milk, that is true, but this milk is frozen solid. I have to thaw it before I can do anything with it. I'll let it stand by the fire for a while. It's thawed. The milk is now in liquid form. The milk pours easily. I'm not going near that horrible cat. I'll have to get rid of it somehow if I want to proceed. Okay, so I can give delicious milk to my fearsome adversary, but why would I want to do that? This creature has nothing but scorn for me. It would just take my milk and keep attacking me afterwards. Unthankful thing. I think I see where this is going. But I'll need to grind the plant into a powder first. Didn't I see a mortar somewhere in the house? That's a lot of books. Let's grind this plant into powder. Is this how Clara died? I'm not going near that horror. Yes, this should put an end to the grim reign of this beast. Look, it's a key, and it has a funny tassel attached to it. No wonder the cat wanted to play with it. The animal must have managed to steal a key somehow. Thaw the milk, grind the leaves, poison the cat. That was a lot of work to inspect this rather uninteresting ladder. This is strange. This is Belladonna's signature, but the handwriting is just wrong. The door is locked. That's a big wardrobe. I bet you could hide a corpse in there. Actually, I better not open it and check. Let's take a look inside. The mirror is completely shattered. I think someone in here didn't really like their reflection. I need something else. A note. Is she dead? She doesn't move a muscle, yet she sits upright. She's like a mannequin of human flesh. I don't know why I thought that would work. I need something else. That won't work. Coils of rope. I wonder why we're keeping rope in the bedroom. I need something else. That won't work. I'll just tie the... Nothing happens. Nothing happens. At least the view is nice from up here.